So this is the lecture number 12 for the chapter probability for the class 12th. Now in this lecture we'll discuss the Bernoulli's trial and the binomial distribution. Now first of all we'll discuss what is Bernoulli's trial. The trial of random experiment are called Bernoulli's trial if they satisfy the following condition. A trial is said to be Bernoulli's if a random experiment satisfy the following condition. First is there should be finite number of trials. There are finite number of trials. Finite number of trials means a coin is tossed 6 times, a dice thrown 6 times or 5 times. That is, the number of trials are finite. Second is the trials should be independent. Independent events we have done earlier lectures also, and each trial has exactly two outcomes, success or failure. सक्सेस या फिर फेलियर, केवल उसमें दो ही आउटकम होने चाहिए, सक्सेस और फेलियर. दैट इज if dice thrown 6 times and if a success is an even number, then the probability of even number is 3/6 and the other will be non-even number, that is the odd number. It should have only 2 trials. The probability of the success remain the same. Probability of success should be same in each trial. So this is the condition for the experiment to be a Bernoulli's trial. For example, suppose a die is thrown 50 times. In this case, the number of trials here is finite, which is 50, in which each trial is a success. Say it is an even number, that is the success is an even number. So if a success is an even number, then its failure will be odd number. So we have only two outcomes, that is even or odd, and the number of trials here is finite, and the success probability is 1/2 and the failure probability is 1/2. Now let us take another example. Listen very carefully. We have 6 balls drawn successively from a bag containing 7 red and 9 black balls. So there are total 16 balls, and we are taking out 6 balls from it. You have to tell whether the trial is a Bernoulli's trial or not if the ball taken out is replaced in the first case, and in the second case not replaced. You have to tell whether this trial is a Bernoulli's trial or not. Let us take the first, when the ball are replaced. Now here the number of trials are finite because we are taking out 6 balls. When drawing is done with replacement, the probability of the success, let us say a red ball is a success here, the probability of red ball is 7/16. 7/16. We usually denote the probability by success by P in the Bernoulli's trial or the binomial distribution, which is same for all the 6 trials. If it is replaced, बॉल निकाल के वापस रख रहे हैं कि रेड बॉल की प्रोबेबिलिटी 7/16 ही होगा. सो this trial is an example of Bernoulli's trial. Let us take a second part. When the ball is not replaced, suppose the ball is not replaced, and if we are taking out the first ball as red, its probability will be 7/16 in the first trial. In the second trial, it will be 6/15 because the ball is not replaced. So the probability of the success is changed here, so it is not an example of the Bernoulli's trial. So this is the Bernoulli's trial. After that we have binomial distribution. Now the binomial distribution is a theorem or a formula to find the probability distribution of random experiment, in which the number of trial is very large, it is denoted by x is equal to r combination of n r p raised to power r and q raised to power n minus r. We can write this px equal to r as r p in place of x equal to r, you can write r only, where the value of r will be from 0, 1, 2 and so on up to n, and p is the success and q is the failure. Q is the success, P is the failure, and we know that P plus Q is equal to 1 in a random experiment. The sum of the probability of the success and the failure is always equal to 1. And this is known as the probability distribution function. This is known as probability distribution function for the binomial distribution. It is also represented by this NP, where N is the number of trial, P is the success. So we know the P, you can easily find Q, which is equal to 1 minus P. So this is used, where this is used when the number of trials are very large and they are finite also, and the trial should be independent, and the trial has exactly only two outcomes, either success or failure, and the probability of the trial should remain the same in every outcome. So this is the probability distribution by the binomial distribution. So what you have to do in the exercise 13.5, a die is thrown 6 times. A die is thrown 6 times. So there n is the number of trials. 6 times is thrown. In the formula, combination of n r p raised to power q raised to power n minus r. N are the number of trials and r is from 0 to up to n. A die is thrown 6 times. Getting an odd number is a success. So what is the probability of getting an odd number in a die? It is 3 upon 6, 1, 2, 1, 3, 5. And the q will be equal to 1 minus p, that is 1 minus 1 upon 2 is equal to 1 upon 2. This is the value of this. And you have to find what is the probability of getting 5 successes. Now what is the meaning of getting 5 successes? That is, if we have thrown 6 dice, so what is the probability of getting an odd number on 6 dice? So this is the meaning of P5. You can write this, or you can write PR is equal to 5. So from this we know that the value of R is 5, P is half, Q is half and N is 6. The formula is combination of NR, P raised to power R, Q raised to power N minus R. So N is 6, R is 5, P is half, R is 5, Q is half, R is 5, N is 6 and R is 5. Now you can solve it. N factorial, R factorial, N minus R factorial, 1 upon 2 ki power 5 into 1 upon 2 ki power 1. So this has come out to be 6 into 1 upon 2 ki power 6. You can solve it. You'll get the probability of getting a 5 successes. And the success here is getting an odd number on a die. You should have a 5 on 5 dices. We have a even number. This is the meaning of P5. This is how you have to solve it, by using the binomial distribution. This is the question number 1, first part. In the second part, you have to find there should have at least 5 successes. Means the value of R should be greater than equal to 5. At least 5 successes means that if we have thrown 6 dice, then you should have an even number on 5 or all the 6 dice. 5 या 6 dices पर आपके even numbers आने चाहिए. तो it means P R is greater than equal to 5. So like this you can solve it. R greater than equal to 5 means either 5 or 6, because maximum n is 6. So here R is 5, here R is 6, and we have the plus sign here. So combination of n r p raised to power आपका फॉर्मूला हमने बताया था, p raised to power r and q raised to power n minus r. p raised to power r and q raised to power n minus r. Similarly here, combination of n r, p raised to power r, r is 6 and q raised to power n minus r, 6 minus 6. Now you solve it, you will get the probability of getting at least 5 success in a throw of 6 dice. Success here is getting an odd number on a die. Now in the last part of this question, we have the P here is 1 upon 2 in this question, Q is 1 upon 2, N is 6, and it being asked to obtain at most 5 successes. At most 5 successes means R should be greater than equal, less than equal to 5. At most 5 means 0, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5. It means we have to use this formula 6 times. At most 5 successes means या तो you should have a even number on the 1 die, or we should have an even number on the 2 die, or 0 die, or 3 die, or 5 die, or 4 die, maximum 5. It becomes very lengthy. You can do it by reverse order. That is, you can write 1 minus P6. We have total N 6, and if we need 0 to 5, we can do it reverse. 1 minus P6. That you find the probability of getting success on 6 dice. You should have a odd number or on the 6 dice and subtract it from 1. You'll get that the probability of getting at most 5 dice. So there the value of R is 6. The combination of NR, P raised to power R, and Q raised to power N minus R. This is the probability of getting at most 5 success in a 6 throws of dice, where the success is getting a even number. So in this, you have to simplify in these types of question the P, the Q, the N, and you have to find the value of R. In question number 2, a pair of dice is thrown 4 times. So here the value of N is equal to 4. And what is the success here? Success here is getting a doublet. Doublet here is the success, that is 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 6 5 5 6 6. That is 1 upon 6 is the probability of is the success here, and the Q will be 1 minus 1 upon 6, that is 5 upon 6. So the value of N is 4, P is 1 upon 6, Q is 5 upon 6, where P is getting a doublet in the pair of dice. Doublet का मतलब होता है दोनों dice पर same number आ जाएं, 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 6 6, and the sample space for the pair of dice is 36. So 6 upon 36 is the success, and you have to find the probability of getting 2 success. मतलब P2 फाइंड करना है. मीन्स पेयर ऑफ डाइस आपने 4 बार फेंका तो 2 पेयर्स पर आपका डबलेट आ जाए. तो द वैल्यू ऑफ R here is 2. तो कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ N R P raised to power R and Q raised to power, what is Q here is 5 upon 6, Q raised to power N minus R. So N factorial, R factorial, N minus R factorial, 1 upon 6 की power 2, 5 की power 2 and 6 की power 2. You solve it, we'll get the getting pair of a doublet on 2 pairs of dice. This is how you have to solve it. The formula we have used, combination of NR, P raised to power R, Q raised to power N minus R is equal to probability of X is equal to R. Or you can write PR. ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं. This formula we are using in the binomial distribution. Question number 3. What is then question number 3? There are 5% defective item in a large bulk of item. Now 5% items are defective. What is the probability that in a sample of 10, that is you are taking out 10 samples, which will include not more than 1 defect. तो defective यहाँ पर होना success है. Defective होना यहाँ पर success है. And what is the probability of the defective? 5%. That is 1 upon 20. Q कितना हो जाएगा? 1 minus P, that is 1 upon 20, that is 19 upon 20. It being asked then when we are taking out 10 items, it will include not more than 1. 1 से ज़्यादा ना हो, मतलब P1, P0 plus P1 आपको फाइंड करना है. You have to find not more than 1. एक से ज़्यादा डिफेक्टिव आइटम ना हो. तो डिफेक्टिव होना यहाँ पर एक सक्सेस है. तो यहाँ पर R की वैल्यू एक 0, यहाँ पर R एक बार 1, and you have to use the formula 2 times. The combination of NR, P raised to power R, Q raised to power N minus R. For this, and for this P1 R is 1, combination of NR, P raised to power R and Q raised to power N minus R. Q raised to power N minus R. You solve it, you will get the probability of not more than 1 success, where success here is the defective item, and the defective item probability is given as 5%, that is 5 upon 20. So this is how you have to solve this exercise by using the binomial distribution, where the number of trials are very large and the success is given, which we let it P, and the failure is denoted by Q, and we know that P plus Q is equal to 1, and you have to find this either P0, P1. P0 means Px is equal to R is equal to 0, या P1 का means P R is equal to 1 means R is 1, that is R1 का मतलब है out of 10 you should have one defective item. Okay, we'll continue the next lecture. Thank you.